Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. Let's rock. And we have gold up $27 to 2009.15 and silver up 45 cents to 32.52, right back where it started from. Silver futures are only 32.69. That's very unusual to only have a 17-cent spread between Kitco spot and the price of silver in the future. One of these numbers is going to change. Will futures go higher or will spot price drop back down? I will leave that to you to figure out. Okay, the GSR is 89.5 and had flirted with 90 but came right back down here. GSR seems to want to go lower, and I'll give you a 6-month chart here. Yeah, it keeps pushing this lower boundary of 88, 89. But I think that GSR is going to roll over. Some people are saying maybe 82, and wouldn't that be nice? 10-year yield is right around flat this morning at 4.22. We've got the dollar quite a bit weaker, down 0.61 to 103.37, weakening dollar, very interesting as our economy weakens. And the prospect for lower rates seems to be in our future, and possibly lower inflation. Some people are thinking that recession will kneecap inflation, and we may see that CPI start to come down. So if you're buying on the traditional thought that silver and gold are a hedge against inflation, well, then you have to ask yourself, if inflation comes back down or starts to come back down, will you still be buying? And I would say yes, because that is not the only reason to buy. And, well, anyway, you'll have to decide. Okay, copper prices on a run, commodities running. That's why I think silver will outperform gold here for the rest of the year. And we have got copper at 4.75, still marching towards $5, up about 20% in the last month or two. Okay, in the economic calendar, we have NFIB Optimism Index, which I think already came out about 3 hours ago. And looks like it came in at 100.7 versus a 101 estimate. People are pessimistic, especially as the job market gets weaker and they start losing money in the stock market. At 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, I will miss this offering here coming up in about over an hour from now. Job openings, they're expecting 7.6 million job openings. And we don't know what that's going to be yet, but I'm expecting that to be weak. And then tomorrow we have CPI, and Thursday we have PPI and initial jobless claims. Let's try to watch metals rally into CPI. I love to see that happen. Okay, in the pre-markets, well, it is fear and brimstone out there after 1,000-point drop in the Dow yesterday. Extreme fear at 14. I don't know if that can go to 1. I'm not sure. Maybe in 1929 it did, or maybe with the cerveza sickness, maybe that pushed that down to 1. But 14 is pretty darn low. And I am expecting a bounce in the stock market, but boy, all we've had is selling as mom and pop look at their 401ks and think I better get out before I lose it all. Now, the other thing I've noticed over time is that Bitcoin, which is catching a bid this morning, which is 81,269, up 2,371. Bitcoin sometimes moves before the NASDAQ. I don't know, just something I've observed. And I bet we're going to get a NASDAQ bounce today, but don't go by me. I don't have any money in the stock market other than some silver and gold miners. So you do what you're going to do. Okay, let's get on to the deals. But before we do, let's do the question of the day. Okay, I'm going to give you a choice. Now, this is the point at which you are going to sell your silver, okay? And you can approximate this with gold as well if you'd like. But given the move, the very bullish moves yesterday in relation to the sell-off in the markets, Silver and probably gold as well is going to go higher. I just think it will. I could be wrong. And I'm going to give you three choices here, okay, to sell half of your silver. All right, you're only going to sell half, okay? You're not going to sell it all. But will you sell half your silver at 38? Okay. Will you sell half your silver at 45? Or will you never sell half your silver? One, two, or three, guys. Take your pick. Let's get on to the deals. Okay, and we are going to start with 1 gram gold, which is about the same at 105 this morning at Summit Metals. I got lost right off the bat there. You can still get 1 gram at spot over at bullion.com for a new customer. 1/10 Gold Eagle is going to be $3.25 at Summit Metals. 1/10 Maple is $3.15 at Hero Bullion. All brilliant uncirculated coins unless I say otherwise. 1/4 ounce Gold Eagle, $7.76, best price on the internet at Summit Metals. 1/4 ounce Krugerrand, $7.69 at Summit Metals. $5 commemorative, 0.24 ounce of gold is $7.15, cheaper in the slab. Apparently slabs are not selling. I'm seeing more and more deals for slabs that are selling under the price of a raw coin out of the slab. Anyway, $7.15 for a 1/4 ounce of U.S. sovereign gold at bullion exchanges. 1/2 ounce Gold Eagle is $1,524 at bullion exchanges. 1/2 ounce Maple is $1,506 at Summit Metals. We've got a 1/2 ounce Britannia, and this is $1,516 at Monument Metals. And you'll find all these coins cheaper if you don't mind picking up circulated gold, but I'm doing BU here. 1/2 ounce gold Krugerrand is $1,502 at Summit Metals. Let's go on to a 1 ounce Gold Eagle at bullion exchanges, $3,006. And a Buffalo is cheaper in the slab at $3,016 at bullion exchanges. And that is a first strike, totally meaningless in my opinion. MS69, the booby prize of modern slab numismatics, but cheaper than the raw coin, so why not get it? Okay, but don't buy that until we check Costco in a minute. You'll be happy with the Costco prices. I'm going to move on to 1 ounce Krugerrand, $2,941, often the cheapest of the sovereign gold coins. Goodbye. Okay, but we'll still try to find that cheaper. I'm going to skip the small foreign gold this morning. We're going to do 1 ounce gold in assay at $2,969, a little cheaper out of the assay. The Perth Mint button this morning is $2,966 at Hero Bullion. And a 1/4 ounce round, if you're looking for small gold, is gold, $743 at bullion exchanges. The Platinum Eagle this morning is $1,149 at Hero Bullion. And I still think the gold Libertads are a good price over at Liberty here. $3,100 will get you a proof gold Libertad and various iterations of Libertads. The BU is $3,109. The proof is $3,107. Go figure. So might be higher mintage on those proofs this year. But boy, that's a beautiful coin for not a lot more than a Buffalo. Anyway, your thoughts on that would be appreciated. Okay, let's move on to Silver Eagles. And they are $36.71 this morning, putting you at $4.20 over spot. Much cheaper other places. But in a tube of 20, you can save quite a bit here over at Pinehurst. Same coin, same BU condition, $35.93 for a tube of 20 over at Pinehurst. Monster Box, $35.53. Okay, quite a bit cheaper there. Walmart, they are going for $36.50 and about $35.50 out the door. If you check out with that PayPal credit card, I recommend. All right, here's previous articles. I just wanted to show you this deal over here at Coinhuskers. He had 2 smoking deals yesterday. So click this link, you'll get over to the Coinhusker channel. Look at this, he's doing vintage BU Engelhard rounds, vintage Engelhard rounds for $3 over spot. He also had Junket spot, and I think he had Mercs at $1 over spot. Just great deals over there at Coinhuskers. Go check him out. But you'll have to buy quite a bit to get free shipping, and then he does apply California sales tax rules to you people that are burdened with that. Let's do a silver maple, 34.83 at Summit Metals. A kangaroo. This is a circulated kangaroo because the BUs are too expensive. This is over at Pimbex, 34.72 for a circulated kangaroo. Let's go back to the BU coins, 35.30 for a Britannia over at Summit Metals. Krugerrand is going to be 35.39 at Monument Metals. Everything higher today. Philharmonic is going to be out of stock at Bullion Exchanges. And the Libertads are going for $39.45 for a 2024 1-ounce Libertad. And the 5-ounce are pushing, what, 195? Yeah, 194 at Bullion Exchanges. That is also a 2024. Let's get over to Costco and see what's up. There's lots up at Costco. Okay, the gold bar, $25.59. You're going to take $120 off if you have that 4% rebate, and you'll be at $28.40, same as yesterday, even with gold up today. Now the Lady Liberty is the same price as the Pamp bar. You got platinum at $10.59, pretty good deal there with platinum flirting with $1,000 these days. And bigger gold, which I don't recommend. I do love the bigger gold is hard to sell at the LCS. You probably take a haircut. $25.59 for 25 1 gram Pamp bars. We'll put you at about $96 a gram out the door after your 4% rebates. Okay, I like this a lot. It's just a good way to have fractional gold. It's much cheaper than the market price of a gram. You can always sell it retail anyway and make a profit. Anyway, that's a nice little pick right there. That's it for Costco. Let's get on to junk. Junk price came down just a hair over at Hero. 24.96 times face for dimes. 24.96. Look at our cheat sheet here is going to put you at $35 melt. That's a $2.50 premium on junk. What's going on here, guys? You could buy it yesterday for spot over at Coinhuskers, and I don't know, maybe I'm missing a better deal, but junk is catching a bid here. Wow, that is something. The half dollars and the mercs are going to be a little bit more. Over at Bullion Exchanges, they are back in stock. The 20 rounds at spot or near spot, so pick that up today if you need some silver. And, well, you're not going to beat 20 at spot, but 20 buffaloes are going for $33.30 at Pinehurst, about 80 cents, 70 cents over spot. Well, 1 ounce random bars, is that deal still up? 33.72. Any condition bars, they got some vintage bars in there. I'll be curious what they send you. Probably won't be as good as what they're showing here. You probably won't get the Engelhard. And you probably won't get the germanium mint. I don't know. If you get that, let me know what they send you. I'd love to know. All right, a kilo is pushing $1,000 again. I'm pushing $1,100 again. 1,084 for a JBR kilo. And shot a little bit more on eBay. Let's try to beat these prices, huh? That's what we do here. I'm on the website, bestsilvergolddeals.com. You can subscribe here, subscribe over there. It's all free, and you'll get my alerts as well. Here is the Sound Money Metals Pocket Pinger over on eBay. Here's the free app, and here are calipers, which I suggest you get all three. Let's do Silver Eagles. Come on, how about a deal on Eagles for a change? Usually we get the culls, let's see, lot of 20, 2014 and 2015, and this is going to be a smaller seller, free shipping. He'll take a best offer. Yeah. All right. I don't see anything wrong with those. So that's going to be 37 a coin, 36 out the door. Maybe you'll get it at 35 if he takes a best offer. I'd start low on my best offer. I'd start at $700 and see what he says. And here is other BU Eagles from a bigger seller, 745, 37.25, 36.25 out the door. Nothing smoking there on small lot of Eagles. On a big lot of Eagles, 37.03 is going to put you at 36 a coin, 35 out the door. Are they any good? Let's see. 1 ounce BU, random year. Type 1, maybe he'll send you the 2021s, huh? Let's see, 3703 is 36 out the door after 3% rebate. I recommend the PayPal card and the American Express Clear Blue Cash card. Both the links are on my website. Let's do the rotation. 25 Maples as cheap as $8.95. 25 Britannias as cheap as $8.98. 25 Kangaroos as cheap as $8.87 BU. Kangaroos $8.87, and the Krugerrands are $8.97. So let's go back to the Kangaroos at $8.87 from Pinehurst. Let's do the math on that. Oh, we don't have to do the math. $8.87, and then we go to our cheat sheet here. $8.87 is going to put you at about $34.30 out the door. Good price there if you want to pick up Kangaroos. And let's keep going here and use your 3% rebate credit card. Okay, let's do junk. Okay, maybe we'll catch a deal on junk. We don't want no dates. We want dates. That means they're not heavily circulated and they will retain most of their silver content. 24.68. We're going to beat the hell out of those dealer prices. Big dealer, good feedback. 24.66. What happened? Did silver just drop? 24.66, and then take 75 cents off. You'll be in the 23s on junk with this deal here. Big lot. And 23, let's do the comparison to, say, 23.80. 23.80 on the junk cheat sheet would be about 32.30 melt. That would be about melt. Check me on my math there, but that is a good deal right there for a large lot of junk. Just old quarters. Of course, I like dimes better. I like mercs better. I like half dollars better, but cheap is cheap. Okay, I got to go back to eBay. Well, we found a good one right off the bat. Let's keep going here. What else do we got? We got lost. Hold on a second. I got totally lost. Where am I? Okay, moving on. Sorry about that. Let's do Carson Cities in MS63. Beautiful 100-year-old coins. Get the PCGS or the NGC because you're buying a numismatic here and you don't want a crappy grading service like Annex. There's an MS63. Boy, that cheek has got some scratches on it. Buy the coin, not the holder, guys. You know what they say that. Don't buy pig in a poke, slabbed coins. That's nice looking. Look at that. That's an Annex graded. Now somebody, yeah, that's right there, and I wouldn't buy that. But it's a nice looking coin, I will say. Nope, I don't want Annex graded. Notice how they sell for less than the PCGS. Okay, so you want something you can sell, and oh, that's fair. That's pretty good for $3.45. That's a numismatic coin that appreciates strongly over time. Carson City Morgan's MS63. And you can consider that for your numismatic collection. If you want to get something really spectacular, a high relief peace dollar, but do get a pretty one, okay? Do get a pretty one if you're going to get one. $14.85. He'll take a best offer. Maybe you get it for $13.85, and maybe you get it for $1,300 out the door after your credit card rebates. More like $13.50 actually. That's very pretty, and that is a PCGS, right? That's very pretty right there. Okay, you can pick that up if you got a bunch of money and you don't know what to do with it. Hey, the answers yesterday. Hold on one second. I'm going to come back and give you response to my question yesterday. All right, yesterday I asked people if anyone would ever consider a precious metals IRA. And of course, I was pretty negative on it, but Mr. Kiwi here had a good comment, very good comment. He says, I don't have enough gold yet to vault it, but when storage and insurance become a problem, I will consider IRAs and vaulting. I will always hold enough for Armageddon, so he believes in holding a good portion of it. But when I get too much, it has to be stored somewhere. But the only way a PM retirement account works is with a Roth IRA or 401k, a Roth. So I didn't consider that. If you did put your money into a precious metals Roth IRA, then you'd have no tax on the way out. So that's a very good comment, and personally, I still wouldn't do it, but you'd avoid the capital gains or the ordinary income in a Roth IRA. Okay, thank you, Mr. Kiwi. That's a good point. And for those of you with millions and millions and millions of dollars, tough life, huh? I guess it doesn't matter if you mix it up a bit, right? If you lose $1 million, it won't matter that much. Anyway, I don't know. This is rich people problems. Anyway, let me get back on to the deals. Interesting. Let's see. Let's move on to the vintage bar of the day, and that is going to be this little pressed bar here from APM. I think that's APMEX Precious Metals. Very pretty. It's just a pressed bar, but it's only $3.49, and seller's only got 99.1 feedback. But anyway, that's a cute little bar there at that price. I like that vintage bar. I don't usually pay up for vintage bars, but that's pretty nice. Okay, that's your vintage bar of the day. And moving on to a kilo kook. 11.40, about 11.10 out the door for a kilo kook. And that's only about $30 more than the dealer price on just generic kilos. Worth considering there. Tuba kooks would be about 36, 37. Large lot of 1 ounce rounds is 34.25, 33.25 out the door with a 3% rebate. A tube of 20 is going to be 34.40, 33.40 out the door with a 3% rebate. The cowboy rounds are in stock, and they are only $35.55, 34.55 out the door. Just $2 over spot for a very high quality Scottsdale mint product right there. Don't buy the new one at Scottsdale. Wait a couple months and the price will come down like this one did. A 100 ounce bar, if silver is silver and you don't mind a big old chunk of it, is going to be $33.78, $32.78 out the door, which is about whatever, a quarter over spot for a big old bar. That's not bad for silver if you're a believer. It looks like prices are going up, doesn't it? Okay. Platinum, I will skip this morning. 1/10 random gold. Anybody buying gold? Gosh, looks like yesterday was the buying opportunity. Remember I said I would be buying silver if it got a 31 handle and gold if it got a 28 handle. Well, both those prices came and went like a flap of a butterfly wing. Anyway, we've got a 1/10 Britannia in stock, good seller, and it is $3.23, and then you'll get that at about $3.13 out the door after a 3% rebate, and it's a BU Britannia. Sometimes they'll even send you a proof. You never know when that's going to happen. Always nice. So that's good price on fractional gold this morning. I'm going to stop there on the 1/10. Let's go to the quarter ounce gold eagle. I know you guys love them. Here they are in the slab, cheaper than out of the slab. So interesting. BGASC, that's out of stock. All right, but you saw that deal I showed you on the Buffalo. Random date cull eagles are $7.85. I don't wish that on you guys. BU eagle, $800, $8.09. It is good seller, good feedback, $9 shipping, $8.08 out the door. $24 off would get you at what, about $7.80 out the door on a quarter ounce gold eagle. We'll check up here, quarter ounce gold eagle versus $7.80, and this price here is $7.77. We lose. Trying to beat them here on eBay. You got to go through them one by one, guys, to really find the deals. But the bigger the gold gets, the better our chance of beating them. Let's do half ounce random gold, see what pops up here. Okay, I don't like them in the bezel. I don't like the jewelry grade. Double Liberty is not a half ounce of gold. What do we got here in the slab? Half guinea, nope, no sale. Sovereigns are not that popular in the U.S. Let's see, half ounce Krugerrand 1521 from JM Bullion, out of stock. Thank you for wasting my time. Oh, and we're back to the ugly head coins. Okay, well, you can get a head coin for 15.25, 45 bucks off. It puts you at about 14.80 or so. Not a bad price on the ugly head coins if you want to get one of those in half-ounce format. But let's move on to something nicer. How about a 1-ounce random gold? Come on, give me something. Give me something good. No, not the ring. What's the cheapest? 1-ounce gold. Got to get up in the 29s. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we got a gold pamp bar. And this guy is, I don't like his feedback, so I'm going to skip, but only $29.50 for that one. Be pretty cheap out the door. We're going to have to go to a bigger seller. Here's a Krugerrand. It is a good seller, bad feedback. No, I don't like you either. Anything under 99.5 is sketchy to me on feedback on eBay. Here's a good seller, bad feedback. Okay, we got to weed out the frogs here. We'll find a prince eventually. Here is an 1888. That is not an 1888. God, give me a break. Here is a Liberty Head. Boy, they are just trying to push the wrong thing here. You can't list it as a 1 ounce of gold if it ain't 1 ounce of gold. Here is a Krugerrand, and it is a 3 feedback seller. What is going on here? Not shot. Okay, here is a Dominica Parrot. No. No. All right, finally, a Philharmonic in stock. Good seller, good feedback, 3026. 1 ounce Philharmonic, and then we're going to take $90 off. You're going to be at $29.36 for a 1 ounce Philharmonic, and that is smoking. $29.36 for a 1 ounce Philharmonic. Let me prove it to you. Oh, God, don't do that. What did I do? Hold on 1 second. 1 ounce Sovereign. Okay, let's compare it to a Britannia. Okay, I don't think I have the Philharmonics here. Okay, look at the price on this, $29.80. What price was that Philharmonic? $29.36. I lost it. Anyway, so that gold Philharmonic on eBay was very nice. That was very nice. It's in the 1 ounce gold, 1 ounce random gold area, and it looks like this. Okay, there it is. He's got 3 left. Very good price on that. Very good price for random sovereign gold. Anyway, I appreciate if you click my links when you do this. That supports my channel and keeps me going, pays the bills. Okay, let's keep going. How about a Buffalo? You can get a Buffalo for $31.08, and that would be close to close to 3,000 out the door in a Buffalo. No sale there. All right, let's keep moving here. Boy, I like that gold Philharmonic. You can get pennies. Okay, the penny story is getting crazy. Now the mint is making pennies again. What was selling for $100 a roll is now going for $10. I would just avoid this penny story, guys. Just avoid it. I don't want to stack zinc pennies. And I just don't want to do the blow by blow that's going on with the pennies right now. Just buy nickels if you like the copper content of nickels. Here's stuff in my eBay store, and there are 3 bars here for you new channel members. You can grab any one of these 3 bars at $2.50 over spot every month if you choose to do that. Thank you, channel members. Okay, and Star Privy Eagles on eBay are going for $48, and they are not worth it. Here's things you could use: the vacuum sealer, etc. The Devil Forge, the Amex card, smoking card, $2.50 cash back, 3% rebate on precious metals. Check out through PayPal when you're on eBay. Here's the PayPal card, also 3% cash back. Anytime you check out through PayPal. This also works at the U.S. Mint. Okay, if you're planning to buy a bunch of those Batman coins that are coming up in a couple months, be sure to link your PayPal account to the U.S. Mint and get 3% unlimited cash back, especially you flippers. Okay, the Quicksilver card, very, very good card. You really want to check that out, especially the kicker deals. Somebody told me a day or 2 ago that they bought a bunch of precious metals. God, I forgot what it was. Was it a Liberty Head or... Oh, I can't quite remember. But they said that it worked on precious metals for what they bought. Check the comments of my recent 3 videos, and if you want to find that, find out what they bought. I just have too many dogs and cats running around in my head to remember it. But it worked for precious metals. Maybe they've taken their eye off the ball. You know, they have a compliance area, and what can I say? It just you know, they usually catch that stuff. I recently bought some coin capsules, and because it was in the coins and paper money category, the kicker did not work. So you know, probably won't, but it will work on other stuff that you buy. I won't keep going through it every day, but it's a really good card. Okay, the picks of the day. We're going to skip the pick. Well, here's that new cowboy. Whoops, here's that new cowboy round. And notice how this is going for 36 bucks, and you're going to get it at 34. The first coin you're going to get at 34 on eBay. That's where I'd buy those. And the black flag, have they sold out yet? They must be getting low on inventory. They've raised the price to $42.70, so that investment may be starting to pay off. But boy, only 15,000, and they still haven't sold them. All right, let's move on and get to here's nickels. Stack the boxes of nickels, guys. Made up of copper and nickel. It's gonna be history after a while. Okay, and vermilion I highly recommend. Minot I highly recommend. Coin huskers, you saw my piece earlier. Check them all out for their buy and sell prices and their specific rules. They all operate differently, okay? One is not like the other. And like vermilion hardly ever has vintage rounds or anything because he doesn't like to sell, you know, beat up silver, for example. Coin huskers is having vintage rounds all the time. But vermilion has platinum eagles, for example, and I don't recall what Minot has, but you got to check them all out. Check them closely, especially their buy it now auctions, and then figure out how to get them paid. And you know, anyway, all 3 of these guys. And in the chat room, someone is posting Vermilion's buy and sell prices daily. Any of these coin dealers are welcome to put their price sheet in my chat room, link at the top of my website. You're welcome to post that every day if you like in the chat room to make it easy for people. Thank you for supporting my work and keeping me going here with subscriptions to Bolden, a sponsor of this website. And it is worth planning your retirement. If you're 60, definitely. If you're 50, you're in the sweet zone. If you're 40, if you do it now, you'll have more money when you're 60. So it's only about $100 a year. I'm a paid member, and you want to watch where your line goes as you plan your retirement if you have more than silver and gold. And most people at least have Social Security coming. You might have other investments. You want to know, for example, should I take Social Security at 65? Should I take it at 62? Should I wait till 70? You can map out all those trajectories right there on Bolden. Thank you for the cups of coffee. You've been very generous. And thank you for joining my YouTube membership channel. And you will see that button right up here. That is $4.99 a month, and you'll be in the inner circle. It'll be so cool. We'll be friends. Anyway, I'll help you out any way I can. There's the Gixxon Sniper tool. Pick up one of those great bars using that tool. It's totally free. And other things on Amazon you may need. Let's keep going here. Let me get to the end. There's the Capital One Quicksilver. If you don't believe me, there is the kicker deal today. 4% cash back on eBay. If you got that on precious metals, you'd be so far under spot you would need a diver's mask. Okay, that's a Quicksilver card. Very good card. You want to know what they pay? I think they're paying more these days than they were before. Maybe imports from Canada and Mexico have slowed down. Not sure about that. Okay, and in the chat room, I haven't been here for a while. Been so busy. Brave Creature, Place to Buy Morgans. The maple. Yeah, the maple at Costco was a good deal. Minot is good. Well, anyway, get in there and check out everything that's going on. Anytime you see a link, go ahead and click on it, and usually they'll be finding something good that you may want to explore. Nothing this morning. Okay, that's it for now. So let's get back and check spot price, just because I'm feeling talky this morning. And gold now back to $19 at $2,908, up $19, and silver up 34 cents given up some of those gains, and silver in the futures market is 32.69 against a spot of 32.42. So it was a spot that was overpriced, coming back down. Stock market starting to sell off again. Man, it's just ugly. This stock market is just ugly right now. But I think there will be a dead cat bounce. We'll probably get back to 6,000 on the S&P or something just below that, at which point I would unload everything if I were you. But that is not financial advice. You get to be my age, you just don't want to have the agina from the stock market going down like this, losing 6-10% in a week. You just don't need it. With fixed investments paying 4 to 5%, even on the short end of the curve or the relatively short end of the curve, man, I don't know why you want that. And my Bolden account, when I run the numbers, even using a 4 to 5% return, it's okie dokie. I don't have to worry about it, as opposed to hoping for 10% in the stock market. So when you got enough money, take the risk off. Sleeping at night is so important as you get older. And you don't want to have to tell the wife, hey, we lost half our retirement money in the last big crash. And that's part of why you stack metals as well. But there's my word of the day. Okay, you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. While you're here, welcome again to all new subscribers and new members. And let me know what I can do for you. Also, a thumbs up is greatly appreciated. I only get about 1 thumbs up out of 10 views. So thank you for doing that. And I do appreciate it. Okay, see you tomorrow.